Guys, this is B here. So yesterday I did videos on these Canadian bus models from iconic replicas. The first one I did was the Go Transit MCI D4505 coach bus, intercity bus, or whatever you call it. And then the second one was the New Flyer Excelsior XE40, I believe. I don't remember. I think it was XE40 bus. And it's in the, I forgot to mention, it was also in the it was in this the new streetcar livery, where it's all red and just a few parts of it are white and black. Well, now I got a model that is a different scale, and I thought they were almost the same scale, but turns out these are actually smaller. Today we are going to take a look at the 2019 Mack Anthem truck cab from Greenlight SD Truck Series. Series 10. And I heard that there were, they said that they did saw other truck models, but they did not find the, they found one, but one of them had a broken, the gas tank, I believe, was broken. So there was this one here that they had. There is some bad news, is that this actually does not come with a trailer, but it's okay because we just wanted to take a look at the truck cab. They actually had one where it had a trailer. I think it was the UPS one, but I did not see that one. So this is another type of toy model that is also a model, it's not a toy. This one turns out to be more restricted as far as the age. This time it would say it's for ages 8 and up. And it's a 1/64 scale. These were actually 1/87 scale. So today we're going to take a look at this vehicle and check it out. But I'm going to be back for a second. I gotta actually show something. I'll be back. Okay, so now we're gonna, so I actually got what I needed to compare it. But anyways, I'm gonna be opening up the model and check it out, and it's gonna take a while for me to open it up, but I'll be back. It took a while to cut out, but here it is. It turns out you could, if you want, try to keep the package and just leave it like that. I think it deserves to be out than just inside. This is actually, I bet this is going to be heavy. Look at that, the thing just came off. Oh, yikes. I almost felt like nope, I didn't. Oh, thank God. There's a sticker there. I think the sticker should be placed like this. I'll be back. Yeah, I think you're gonna want to fix that. You see how instead of this here, it's on the other one? You could kind of make a mold out of this, but it's not that perfect, I would say. It doesn't look too good. I don't think it'll be a perfect mold. But anyways, yeah, here is the truck now. Oh, I forgot to mention there were these other ones here. I was thinking about getting the tanker one or the garbage truck one. This one is just as cool as this. And you don't see this that much, but here it is. So, here it is. Holy cow. Holy moly. Look how nice and detailed this is. Wow, this is actually a pretty cool model. One of the things I actually really like about it is that I like how they did the mud flaps. They have these strange looking mud flaps. Oh, another thing. Here's something that is for you, and if you guys know a lot about this. Why do trucks like Volvo, International, Mack, or Freightliner always or sometimes has this mud flap where it's like a curve. Why do they have that? What is it for? I don't know, but whoever knows a lot about trucks, I wish you can let me know in the comments below and tell me why some of these trucks have these mud flaps. Whatever it is, it's pretty cool, although they do not move. They're just fixed in place. If you move it, you can actually break it off. And there's it rolls really good. It's a pretty big model. It has a bulldog there, a very, very teeny binny one. Bulldogs are pretty cool looking dogs. And yeah, here it is. They have this part where it like protects it from the gas tank. It's like a shield or something. It also has a window there for the sleeper. This one actually has a real tall sleeper. It's not a fake one. Sometimes the very, very tall sleepers for the Kenworth W900 or the ones with that Aerodyne like sleeper, the top of it is actually not even a real sleeper. They just put a plastic like cap or something on it. The real sleeper would actually be here. But whereas this one looks like you can actually, like it would actually do indeed have a double decker. There were 3 versions of these types of trucks in real life. One was this one, the one for the box trailers where it's all tall and whatever. The other one was like a mid one. It was half tall but half flat also. And then they had one that was the flat top sleeper one. I think they still had the window there. And actually, I actually found out something very interesting. So, I don't know if you can see, but this window is actually see-through, and I thought it was not. I believe it actually goes along with this one also. So yeah. It also has a visor that is not painted silver, but it's like the same color as it, which is fair enough. Sometimes these trucks don't always have a gray visor or a silver metal visor that are so shiny. They're always, sometimes they paint them a different color. That depends if it's the ones that don't look that too cool looking, the ones that they use for, because there are some that look like a rod, you know, like a hot rod or something. I don't know. And here's another thing. Question number 2. Why do sometimes they have this extra window here? Like, what is it for? Does anybody know who, like anybody, maybe a truck driver or anybody who knows a lot about trucks, does anybody know why do some trucks have this extra window there? One side does not have it, but the other side has it. I don't know, but it's okay, it's not ugly. There's nothing wrong about it. As far as I know, there's actually no moving parts on this model. The hood does not open. The doors don't open. I like how they did a good job on the mirrors. They're not as shiny as the iconic replicas. They're kind of like the MCI one. It was like a dull silver color. It wasn't chrome. However, these parts here that I'm looking at are chrome. The rims are chrome. You could almost see my own, like, my nail there. You see my nail is, like, reflecting. Even better on here. I don't know. It's just as shiny as a mirror. You also got the Mack Bulldog on the logo. Mack mud flaps. They're very cool, like I said, but I don't really know why they're shaped like that. I mean, most of them would always have not Mack trucks, but most trucks would always have a square type of mud flap. What is it for? Is it for, like, to drain out rain or something? I don't know what it is for. This frame here is plastic, by the way. The bottom of it is plastic, like the chassis. Tanks are plastic. The only part that is metal is this chunk of blue that is metal. The grill could be metal. I don't know, but I wouldn't say it is. I think No, it is not metal. It's with the plastic, the chassis plastic. The blue part is metal. The only blue part that is not are the mirrors. They're plastic. They feel kind of robust, but I do not want to give this to a child that is probably a 5-year-old. They could break it. And they also have a nice detailed fifth wheel. Oh, question number 3. Do you know why sometimes they make different shapes of fifth wheels? I mean, when you try to attach a trailer, it's like the same type of trailer knob and like how the dimensions are. Why do they, like, sometimes there's one that is shaped like almost like a perfect circle. This one, however, is shaped like an oval. I guess it's a shorter one, I guess. I should also mention, this is not supposed to be an oval hole. This is supposed to be a circular hole. And apparently there's no trailer for this you can attach. You can attach some trailers. The fifth wheel, however, like the hole is shallow enough, you can try to tow a trailer depending on like how long the knob is or whatever the tow hitch. You are able to tow it there, and also depends of how big the towing hitch is. If you use a small screw, you can try. You can even just use a needle, but a needle, though, however, will actually damage it. So a needle is not a good idea, but if you have something, like I have this stick here, look at this stick. It's wide enough. You can try to, like, you would just cut this off for an example, and then you can just make your own tow hitch. I'm thinking about doing it to this one, but I do not know what type of a tanker truck I want to make. I mean, when I make something, I don't sell them, because sometimes when you sell something, you could have an issue of a copyright thing. I don't do that. But yeah, I might even make a trailer for this one. They could be a tanker trailer, it could be a tanker trailer, a box trailer, or a what trailer can I make it of? Maybe a flatbed, another type of tanker. I could make almost any of them, although some of them are very, very tough to make. I am not able to make that other tanker trailer, the one that is called the dry bulk trailers. I won't be able to make that, though, because it's so hard to do. There was this other one I could try to make, but it's another one that I would have to have practice on doing. I do have other trailers that are like the scale for this. I have actually had other trucks I'm gonna bring out to you. I'll be back, but the trailers for it are not matched for it, though. So, I won't be able to show you the trailers because the trailers don't match up, and one of them is kind of broken anyways. But here are the cabs that are like a 1/64 scale, although one of them is actually slightly larger, and I think it's the one in the yellow. I got 2 Kenworths and 1 Mack Anthem. I wonder which one are they? Are they the same size? They are the same size, although the wideness, however, is it's a tiny bit wider though. And how tall it is? Okay, this part does not make sense. Actually, does it? I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but this Kenworth W900 should be slightly lower and a little bit more, it's not supposed to be too tall. Not only that, this one is this, and what I found interesting about this one, this is not an ordinary Kenworth W900. This actually, for some reason, one side has the gas tank here, and the other one there. Oh, another question. I believe this is question number 4. Do you know why did sometimes the Kenworth company decided to make somewhere this gas tank would be here rather than on the, like, below the sleeper? Why did they do that? Whoever knows a lot about trucks or knowledgeable, let me know in the comments. And this also has, okay, I don't know why it has it on both sides. This could have that weird window that is on the bottom there. Obviously this one, since it's a Kenworth, it has these types of mud flaps. And by the way, this is actually a custom. This actually used to have been red, but my dad spray painted it yellow to make it look like a shell truck. It was very, very nice, but then the way how the trailer came out didn't really come out too good. Maybe if I wanted to make, I don't know. I'm not quite sure about this one, however, but I am so sure about this one, though. So, here's this other Kenworth. This was actually a Radio Shack, but I turned it into a Flying J gas or diesel fuel company chain. I'm not gonna sell this, just trying to let you know, but I decided to customize it because, let me tell you guys, I also like trucks. One of my favorite gas station trucks was the Flying J. I actually even made a trailer for this. But I didn't show it because it was kind of broken, actually. But yeah, this is a Kenworth. They actually did have a cab-over engine Flying J, but it was actually very rare. Actually, was it a Freightliner or was it I think it was a Kenworth. Remember, I saw a Kenworth Flying J. That was very rare, actually. Not the pilot one, but the one with this livery. That was actually very rare, to be honest. And this also does have chrome. Like, you can see the camera. You see that black thing? That's actually the camera of my tablet. But yeah, this actually... Well, because it was a white truck, I decided to make it into a Flying J. We actually did have white spray paint, but it unfortunately we ran out of it. But anyways, yeah, this was this is a pretty cool one. It was, yeah. So, let's see. Okay, this one looks accurate. This is actually an Ertl, I should mention. This one, it doesn't say what company this is made from, but it looks pretty old. But this one is made from Ertl. And this actually used to come with a box trailer, but it was used and it was missing it. Not only that, the mud flaps were broken off anyways. I believe the mud flaps were going to be the same as this other Kenworth, a square mud flap. The size for this is actually accurate because this is another one that has a very, very tall sleeper. But because of this, it's now, so the size for this Kenworth is actually accurate, although since it's a cab-over engine truck, it's actually shorter. The width, it's slightly wider, but it's not as wide as this one. This one turns out to be bigger. I forgot, this also had a moving hood. But yeah. So this one, however, has this, it's another one that also has a hitch. These ones have different shaped fifth wheels. I could just take this fifth wheel off if I want and show you. See how they have different types of fifth wheels? As far as the fifth wheel, this fifth wheel is like this one. It's small. But here's this one that is Like, you see how it's like that? So, that one apparently... So, this one is bigger, though. They both have dually tires, I should mention. I'm gonna take these ones away, but, yeah. Oh, and, I believe it was 4 questions, or... How many questions did I ask? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 questions, okay. Now we're gonna tell you the comparisons of the sizes. Is the size accurate for this one? For these buses? No. This is actually too big. And for the length, it's not supposed to be long. Yeah. So this truck is actually a lot more bigger. I remember in the internet they had a Greenlight speed GM fishbowl bus. That was very rare, actually. Another one that is also rare too. Everything is rare. Yeah. The only thing that does go well for this truck is the size of cars, as far as I know. It's actually perfect, especially. The scale on these are okay. How about I use this Simpsons car? Okay, the scale for this one is better. That depends on the cars that are smaller. Oh yeah, this scale is perfect. But it's a little bit too wide, unless if it's supposed to be like that, I don't know. But for the, like, how tall it is and how long it is, it's actually good size, because a truck should be taller than a car, obviously. And this should be shorter, and, I don't know, maybe smaller than a bus. I have 2 of these iconic replicas, because it would be boring to have only 1. I might even get more of these, maybe for my birthday, but different ones. But that's if they have it available, though. I was actually about to get the flexible new look bus instead of this one, but since they didn't have the flexible bus, I decided to get this one. I was lucky I got this one. This was actually very rare, and I think it was the last one they had. And looking at it, it's a very, very nice model. I love it a lot. One of my favorites. And this is another one that I also love too. It rolls nicely. It has 2... Each axle of the back of it has dually axles, and these are actually rubber. Like, they're not, like, jointed. So that's another nice touch they did. That's really nice. I know what companies in Canada, like what truck companies are now having this. One of the companies, like, I have some good news for those who love vehicles. So, there's this tanker truck company, or this truck company called Westcan Bulk Transport. They finally was having these types of trucks before the virus has happened. Although the only difference was that they were not like this one. It was like the medium-sized one. I remember in the highway when I saw them, they absolutely looked really nice. They really looked like the it just looked so nice. It was really, really nice there. Yeah, I know. It's so nice now that for those who love the Macks, now the Canada market is now having these trucks, and they already have it now. Before it was only the United States that had it first, and then now they already have it in Canada. Like, if you drive around, I'm not saying to do it today, but if you were before, you would probably see these. But it's so awesome, these Mack Anthems. I heard that these trucks are known to, like, they are built to last. It was actually the previous one, the very first one, when they started to release the first one, that they did started to say that. But since they had, like, so many versions or colors of it, they had a UPS one. I think I'm okay with getting this blue one because this blue one doesn't have any logo, so it's okay if I wanted to make, you can actually, if you wanted, added your own logo, like you can try to replicate something. But yeah, here it is. Now I'm gonna set it up in the, it was actually my tablet case. But here it is. As far as this model, this is a very, very awesome looking truck. It is a 1/64 scale, not 87. I think they did have an 87. I don't know. I don't mind if it's blue or anything, because I like blue too. It's also another of my favorite, but my number one favorite color is obviously red, just like other people. But here it is. Nice details on the mud flaps, nice rims, nice gas tanks, and the very nice blue color that is like bright, like you can like tell. Nice little bulldog, that very distinctive Mack grill, and there's even another logo on the bulldog underneath the bumper. I don't know if you see something white there. It's right there. It's right over there where my nail is. Can you see it? Yup. There's some doors there, and I forgot about this. There's also a steering wheel. Very important for those who are driving. And, uh-oh. Spoiler alert. Another question. This is question number 5. Do you know what this thing is? I never seen this on all truck cabs. This weird triangle piece. Is it me or is it a factory error? Doesn't look like it too much. I think it should be. And, yeah. Okay, so that's question number 5. Do you know what that is? Does the real-life Mack truck have that strange triangle over here, this piece here? Let me know in the comments. And another thing. Oh, another thing that is also... Oh, here's another spoiler alert. Question number 6. Where was I about to, what was I about to say? Why does, why does International and Freightliner have the same mud flaps as Mack and Volvo? Since Mack and Volvo are like both from the same company, like they're like collaborations or something, like they're both in the same group. It even says it in the packaging. I know that sometimes when I see just the truck cabs, like just the front of it, not the trailers, Freightliners and International trucks also have these types of mud flaps. I remember even Kenworth did have it. That was very rare, but I wouldn't say Kenworth is the one. The only two I can say that I don't know why they have it. Why do Freightliner and International both share the same mud flap as Mack and Volvo trucks? And another thing, do you think Greenlight SD trucks should make the Volvo trucks? I think that would be awesome. I saw one Volvo truck which almost looked like more of an American truck, like it had the It almost had the, like, it was like a square version of the very typical Volvo trucks that you see in North America. I think it was a, I don't remember what it is, but I'll put it in the comments though. But here it is. I'm just gonna spin it. I'll do it the other way this time. Just showing you one last look of it. Just showing you one last look of it. It's a very, very nice looking model. I recommend getting these types of models if you are interested into Mack trucks, international trucks. I think you're gonna really like these. And don't worry if you accidentally got this model. If you don't have a what is it called? I didn't really mind what color it was if I got the UPS. I actually kind of preferred the Mack truck that was like blank or something, not white, but like without any logos. Because those ones, like this one for an example, you can just make your own logos. Like you don't have to, like if you were trying to make your own trailers, let's say you had a tanker trailer, but you did not want it to put a company name on it, you can just make it generic or something if you want to. It's up to you. As far as for me, I'm not sure what company could I make this from. I think I'm just gonna make it generic or something. But as far as the as far as a collectible model, it's a really, really good candidate. And it's very nice that they had released a truck that is a semi-truck. Because before we had international dump trucks, tanker trucks, and stake bed trucks. And now we have a garbage truck, and we also did have a cement mixer, another dump truck, but with more wheels. And now we have these. And that is really, really cool. And I didn't even notice that Greenlight also did make their own buses. But the only bus that they made that was so detailed was the GMC or the GM Fishbowl bus from the movie Speed. That was very rare, actually. I didn't even see that. But I wasn't too interested of it. I was interested in these more. But yeah, here you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a like below and please subscribe. And coming soon videos will be about these die-cast models that I got for Christmas as well. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe and give the video a like, and I'll make more videos. And have a happy new year and stay safe. See ya.